Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So much talk about full-backs these days, whether they're wingers and offensive or good defenders. Zambrotta seems to tick all the boxes.
Well, I just like to refer to him as the complete package. He developed into a very tough-to-beat defender and retained all his attacking instincts, and that marriage has made him outstanding.
Takes a shot! He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's quick to get rid. Out towards the flank. Passes short and sharp.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And here's Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's a good ball. Tries to get it clear. And they're quick to get it back. Driving forward. Roberto Carlos tries to play it through. Ronaldinho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. That pass isn't the best. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Schneider. And it's Casemiro. Best. Now it's Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Short changes him with that pass. Zambrotta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Stade Brestois are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Rooney. Gerrard. Almost half an hour in now. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
And this is Ronaldo. And a chance! Goal! Brest! And we have liftoff. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first moment of real significance. Yeah, he'll try from distance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Schneider is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Stade Brestois can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Ronaldinho. Oh, good play! And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Stade Brestois are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Brest are sitting pretty. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lampard. And that's been won straight back. Messi. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's a goal! A goal at a really telling moment. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
A shift in momentum back. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Brest are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs. Je vous rappelle qu'il est strictement interdit de fumer en dehors des zones prévues à cet effet. Merci de votre compréhension. Changement pour le Stade Brestois.
So we're off again.
Le numéro 24, Ronaldinho. À sa place, le numéro 16.
Brest come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a little off target. Casemiro. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And it's Snyder. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rooney.
This is the time you need that pace.
Best. Lampard. And he's making progress on the ball. Brest can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tries a shot! And a neat finish! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Brest now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Zambrotta. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Well, now it's a red. Oh, in he goes again! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
It's their second corner of the game. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
This is a chance for Borussia Dortmund to break. Now that's well seen too. Brest perhaps contemplating their next change here. Casemiro. Deftly away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Zambrota. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. Baresi. Lovely ball and shooting chance! Lampard. Best looking to add to his goal. Played into space. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just eases him off the ball. Cannavaro gets it clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Baresi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Baresi. Schneider. And it's Schneider. Couldn't squeeze it through. Probing pass. Good ball over the top.
1 minute.
Roberto Carlos. Baresi. And the referee brings it to a close. Brest can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.